You almost ready?
Yes, just deciding what I'd like to wear.
Michael's returning. It's not like it's a wedding or something.
He left over 5 years ago. I want to dress up and be fancy.
Whatever. I will be at the docks waiting.
God, I can't wait to go home. It's been so long. It would be nice to see everyone again.
Michael!
May, God, it's good to see you.
Well, it has been 5 years.
Right, so did you settle down?
What? That's highly inappropriate to ask a guard.
That means no because he's too focused on being head guard for this village.
Damn. Well, you still have time.
Yeah, he probably won't settle down because he rejects every guy or girl that asks him out.
Hey, as you said, I focus on being a head guard. Besides, they only like me for my looks, not my personality. They barely know anything about me.
Well, at least you have standards. So, what about you, Michael? Did you meet anyone?
Well, I met tons of people. I wasn't really interested in any of them, though. You?
Yeah, the same happened to me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, it's okay. Now follow me. Ray and I have a surprise for you.
Oh?
Just a little more. Ah, there.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he sees all of this.
Me either. I mean, I still find it shocking that he even left. I mean, he had every right to, don't get me wrong, but he seemed to love being a lord. Or playing the part for the few months he was here.
The second I talked to him behind that house that one day, I knew he liked it, but he doubted himself in some way. It was kind of odd, but honestly, I'm glad he found himself, and May has done a wonderful job over the last 5 years.
I'm not saying she didn't, I'm just saying after all this time, it's still kind of shocking to me.
I get ya. It's crazy how much has changed. I mean, Misty and Athena have a son, and you and Rain got married and moved in with each other, and many other things have happened.
Yeah. I wonder what has changed in Michael's life.
Yeah, me too.
Whoa, this plaza has changed.
Yep, Ray and I had it fixed up like a year after you left.
Don't forget that time Juniper was messing around with TNT and it went off destroying most of the plaza. We had to redo it all again.
Oh yeah, that.
Sounds like you guys have had to do a lot in the last 5 years.
Oh, absolutely. But in the end, it was all worth it. The village has grown and everyone's doing their own thing.
Michael, welcome back!
Mia, thank you. How have you been?
I've been wonderful. You?
I've been wonderful as well.
That's wonderful. Now go check out the food and talk to your old friends. I need to talk to May for a moment.
Juniper, hey! It's been so long. How have you been?
I've been doing well. You look very bubbly. So I'd say you're doing good as well.
You are correct about that.
So tell me, how did your witchcraft studies go?
Amazing. I discovered things I had never even known about myself. I learned that I had sealed up memories. The best way to explain is someone used a spell on me. It could have been myself or another spell user, but they used a spell on me and blocked me from remembering something. And I found out I was a mind witch, and mind witches deal with that.
That's a bunch of magic talk that I don't quite understand.
I mean this with no disrespect. To dumb it down, I can't remember things. Someone used magic on me to do that, and I'm going to use magic to reverse that.
I understand it now.
Yeah. My only issue with that, though, is I haven't fully controlled my own power. Sometimes when I get emotional in terms of my anger or sadness, my powers can go wonky, especially with learning over the years that I can manipulate people's emotions.
How does that work?
Well, at first it was like me having to touch the target. Now I can just speak directly to them, and they will feel it. Doesn't really last long. That's something I need to work on.
Hearing all of this makes me wish I had magic.
It's not what it's made out to be. I enjoy having it. I love using it to help others, but sometimes it's like a weight on my shoulders because not everyone accepts witchcraft into their lives or cities.
I understand. But hey, enough with the sadness. Go say hi to the others. They've been dying to see you again.
Missy, what's up?
Michael, there is so much that has happened. We need to sit down and reconnect.
Well, I have the time right now.
Perfect. Follow me.
So what has happened since I've been gone?
Well, Athena and I had a son. He's actually over there.
What? Oh, that's so sweet.
I know, right? He's growing up so fast. I wish I could just hit pause.
Yeah, I get that. What's his name?
Leon.
I like that name.
Yeah, he was named after Athena's father. We agreed since he has my last name, Athena would get to name him.
Oh, that's sweet too. So what's Athena been up to?
Well, she's on duty right now, but over the years she has just been a guard. Not really climbing the ranks because that's not something she wants to do.
Well, as long as she's happy.
That's what I say.
How's your tailoring been?
It's been well. I mean, I don't do it for others. I just kind of do it for the family. Especially Leon, because he seems to be growing out of his clothes every other week.
Wow.
Yeah, but I enjoy it. It keeps me doing the thing I love most.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, so how have you been doing? Did you learn more about yourself?
I did. So, I've spent the last 5 years trying to control my newly discovered powers and learn witchcraft. The witchcraft has been easy, my powers, not so much.
Yeah, magic can be tricky.
Magic can be tricky, but once learned and mastered, it can achieve great things.
But how do I even use it? I mean, I can't even conjure up an orb of light.
Magic comes from the heart. It comes from our emotions. You just have to find your trigger.
What's your trigger?
My trigger is all emotions. My powers deal with the mind, mostly emotions. So all emotions trigger my magic.
How do you control it then?
Well, I stay in control of my emotions. I will say, it's not an easy task.
Can you help me learn my trigger?
I can do that.
Michael?